Chapter 5. When God created human beings, he made them in the likeness of God and created them as male and female. After he had created them, he lovingly blessed them and named them humanity. So here is the family history of Adam and Eve. When Adam was 130, he fathered a child in his own likeness and in his own image, and he named him Seth. Adam lived an additional 800 years after Seth was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Adam was 930 years, and then he died. When Seth was 105, he fathered Enosh. Seth lived an additional 807 years after Enosh was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Seth was 912 years, and then he died. When Enosh was 90, he fathered Kenan. Enosh lived an additional 815 years after Kenan was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Enosh was 905 years, and then he died. When Kenan was 70, he fathered Mahalalel. Kenan lived an additional 840 years after Mahalalel was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Kenan was 910 years, and then he died. When Mahalalel was 65, he fathered Jared. Mahalalel lived an additional 830 years after Jared was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Mahalalel was 895 years, and then he died. When Jared was 162, he fathered Enoch. Jared lived an additional 800 years after Enoch was born, and he had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Jared was 962 years, and then he died. When Enoch was 65, he fathered Methuselah. Enoch walked with God for 300 years after Methuselah was born and had many other sons and daughters. Enoch and God walked together as intimate friends. Then God took him to himself, and he was seen no more. The lifespan of Enoch was 365 years. When Methuselah was 187, he fathered Lamech. Methuselah lived an additional 782 years after Lamech was born and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Methuselah was 969 years, and then he died. When Lamech was 182, he fathered a son and named him Noah, saying, "He will relieve us from our hard work and painful toil, and from the ground that Yahweh cursed." Lamech lived an additional 595 years after Noah and was born, and had many other sons and daughters. The lifespan of Lamech was 777 years, and then he died. After Noah had lived 500 years, he fathered Shem, Ham, and Japheth.